Hello, welcome back to NXR_XP1. It's a Monday, and do you know what that means? It's race day, bitches! I hope you're all doing okay, I hope you're okay. It is Monday, it is 8 PM, that means it's the NXR Season 14, Tier 1, Round 3, around Canada. Yes, we are here. We're heading out of Europe, and we're now into the circuit. Well, we're into the America continent, sorry, because we have now got a big chunk of America tracks. Well, 3 more tracks of America now. We've got this one, Canada. We have then got COTA. I don't mind a bit of COTA, and then we do have. Oh, no, we have Canada and COTA. Sorry. We have 2 of the next US tracks in the US side, and then we head into the deserts for Qatar and Singapore. And then we head into Europe for the next load of races. Britain, Hungary, Belgium, Netherlands, one's out, and then we head back over to America side for the final race at Brazil. So, yep, today it is the tier 1s as usual. So yes, Finley leads the championship today by a healthy margin by 15 points today. Coming into this race, we have a dry qualifying, ladies and gents. Don't get your knickers in a twist. It's a dry qualifying, but apparently we're cooked. Oh, I don't know if I was doing high 9s. Oh, I thought that was a sign of rain. That's good. So, yeah, we are here. Here we go with the lovely tier 1s. Baby, we love the tier 1s. We love the tier 1s. We love the tier 1s. So, we got NRL Jake them out on the circuit first on those medium compound tyres. Obviously, I know Jake, he's moved to PC now. Really good driver, but he's steadily learning. So it might not be as quick as he usually is, and it is one of his weaker tracks. I feel like, to be honest, Canada isn't a fantastic track for a lot of people. So yeah, but Jake is first out, and as you can see, bottling already the outlap by invalidating himself. Shame. So yeah, we're here on board with NRL Jake in the McLaren tonight, reserving for Dropass, who had to drop out. Did you get it? Dropass, drop out. But here we go with Jake on the medium tyres, so it would be probably massive representable. It is short qualifying, but he might be saving the softs for the race, so that is fair enough. Here we go, then. Oh, I really hope that hasn't validated the start of his lap, because that was a pretty big cut. Starting the lap with NRL Jake, then. And it is an invalidation, as he did and cut the corner a bit too much. So moving on swiftly, and Lever 18 also invalidated. Epic Frenchie. It is Epic Frenchie then. Got an Aston Martin in the way, and Aston Martin moves out quite swiftly. Dino! And Frenchie's onto the grass! And already bottles that lap. You better be quick, because Baby Adopoulos is about to hit 2 cars who ain't on that. One moves out the way. Frenchie has really bottled that lap. I would let Baby go with a little bit of lag there from Baby. We know he's quite laggy. And Frenchie, wow, that was a close start. Baby will be happy with this toe, but he will be asking Frenchie. There we go. Frenchie moves out of the way quite swiftly. Nearly. Just can't cut that corner way too much. It is a really hard corner. Yeah, as you can see, Baby Doppler's lagging. He is the lagging master in this tier, along with Finley Smith. The couple, well, Finley the fast driver and Baby the top 5 fast driver in pace. Join each other with the lagging streak. As Baby Doppler then comes round to the World Champions, corner is going to be very difficult for a lot of the drivers. You can cut one corner, but he goes really wide. It kisses the Wall of Champions. That will cause him to lose a bit of time, and he is definitely costing him into the 9s. Finley Smith then is the fastest man with a 9.3. Baby Adopoulos with a 10.0. Next up is the bottler Frenchie, who is crossing the line with a 1:24.4. Nightowl 15.9, and we have the McLaren of Viking Fox 10.3 at the moment. And then next up we have a common. That was Fraz with 11.0. I was trying to find the name. Dominestos UK then. Wow. That was a big error that caused them to make a really big mistake, as Iceman is now on a lap and now coming to the World Champions and now decides to box, which might have offset Shadows a little bit. But Shadows across the line, 10-3 goes up to P3 for now. We have NRL Jake, who's actually on a lap this time. Don't kill it. Oh, that was very aggressive. I tell you that. NRL Jake to cross the line. Goes fastest on the medium compound tyres, ladies and gents. That's a statement writ, a 10-8 for Level 18. That is a statement and a half. Dominestos invalidates. A 10-8. A 9-0 on a set of medium tyres. You heard me. 9-0 on a medium compound tyres. That's insane, ladies and gents. That is really insane on the medium compound tyres. This man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a bit slow. It's one of my weaker tracks, you know, people. You sow one of your weaker tracks, Jake, when you just set a 9.0 on a set of medium tyres compared to Finley's soft compound tyres. Please, enlighten me even more. As you can see, it's clear-cut between the top 2 and 3rd place. It is one tier, so unfortunately we can't really spread that out. Like I said, a lot this season will be the battle for the podium. The podium is where the main battles are going to be commencing. Hello in the chat, how are you? The main battles will be for the podium. You'll see an odd time Finley maybe just be by himself, but he'll have an odd challenger every now and again. But that battle for the podium is going to be immense. A lot this season. Well, Finley, lovely Wall of Champions, chicane, and across the line. Can he take back provisional pole? No, it's a 9.1 on the soft tyres. I'm good, thank you. Jake is cooked. Yeah, medium compound tyres, and there's already a 10th ahead of Finley. Finley, the fastest driver in here. Jake, can you have a PC problem? People are already upset. Well, we can give you a Finley and a Jake problem. There you go. Hello, TTM Apple Juice. How are you, dude? Right, RT Lem. A driver for me who improved quite a lot last season, who's not on a lap. But yeah, Night Owl Lem. Another good challenger just joined for this race for the rest of the season now in the Sauber. Another good challenger to Finley. Is it going to be a good challenger to Jake, though? Yeah, he's 2.1 seconds up. Needs a lot more for that. As Night Owl saves up all his battery just to use it all the way down here, which is the best possible place to use your battery as well. Down the straight, just caning that battery. Jake, you don't need to come out again. Just stay in the pits and just retire, dude. All the champions then. Cut one corner. Can't cut that corner too much. A little bit iffy going through that chicane. Obviously, very hard one to get right. And across the line, Night Owl. Yep, it is a 9.8. Obviously, Baby with 9.6. It's the closest to Finley, and Finley is the closest to Jake. But Jake, oh my God, oh, I don't want to see this. I feel upset for it already. Iceman them on a medium tyres. I don't think you're going to be. I'll be surprised if he goes as fast as Jake. If he does, do you know what? I'll give him 100 quid if he goes as fast as Jake on those set of medium tyres. 100 quid on the line for you, then, Iceman. Can you set a representable lap time just like Jake? 100 quid. Don't make me spend it on you. Across the line, my 100 quid is safe. Thank God for that. RT Lem. Talk about him, improved quite a lot last season. From a driver that was down there quite a lot, like Aston Martin. Oh, that Aston Martin of Rosie needs to move. She has blocked RT. And she is not moving out of the way. And she is weaving like crazy. I feel like Rosie is going to be in trouble from the FIA there. That was a clear block and just weaving. And that is, yeah, that's going to really put off RT. He might have had to scruff his lines, and yeah, that has cost him a lot of time. That is probably going to cost him about 2 or 3 attempts. Where does one... Oh, you'd like to join the league, Apple Juice? Yeah, of course, I'll send you the link, dude. I will get you in here. So yeah, Rosie might be... If RT does report that, she might be in trouble with the stewards, because I can tell you that for now. That was a little bit questionable from Rosie. NRL Jake, not on a lap. Shadows, by the way, who won his first race, not on a lap. Viking Fox, then, P7 right now, and boxing this lap. Iceman, not on a lap. Neither is Leave Away Team. Neither is RT. Well, we'll go on board with Rosie then. It's a 42-2 in the middle sector, obviously. Rosie not the fastest out there, but still trying to improve, obviously. In her F1's 24. Still trying to improve, but not really going to do very well improving by blocking someone. Let me tell you that. But yeah, Wall of Champions then. Oh, way too deep. That is going to cost her a lot of time. Needed to turn a lot more earlier, actually. Across the line, it's not the slowest until Frenchie completes this lap time on a set of medium tyres. There we go. A 10.3 for Frenchie. Goes up ahead of Iceman. Nice lap from Frenchie. Nearly joining Fox. Is that you, TTM Daniel, by any chance? Sir? Apple juice? There you go, Jake on a lap then. Get a lovely slipstream. I don't think he wants this phase. He was going to go for it. He was going to go for it. Yes, alright, thank you, Apple Juice. But yeah, Jake is... well, actually, this is the nearest competitor then. Maybe not, because Finley's not on a lap. Era Riley, not on a lap. Rosie, I wouldn't assume to be on another lap. Frenchie, down. Alright, Finley is then. Taking on board lap with Finley Smith. Into turn 1. Yeah, really hard track for track limits. Just got to try your best not to cut the corner. This is going to be Jake's nearest challenger today. The track, well, no, we have one tier. Yeah, so I wouldn't worry about time trials this season. I'm not going to be overly fussed because we've got one tier, so I don't really care about this season too much. Obviously, if you're like joining the last race, not taking part in the last race, and we go back to 2 tiers again, then obviously I would ask you, but you're fine. Yeah, we did have 2 tiers, but unfortunately, we lost quite a lot of interest last season, so we've had to decide to go up to 1 tier this season, which is very annoying. But hopefully, if we can have more people... Whoa! Dear me, baby, and Dominus. That's put him in the wall. But yeah, if we can rack up drivers this season, like people from watching Twitch, from the socials, from posts, and other people help out, you know, get people in the league, we can go back to 2 tiers again and have a spread out tier. So that would be nice again. Obviously, I'm hoping Finley will get a run for his money still this season. That's what I'm hoping. Well, Era Riley then. Obviously, still learning from the game, which is, can't really give much shame on him. He's still learning on the game. 17-0 for Era Riley. Finley Smith, just invalidates once again. Maybe a Doppler who bottled their lap by spinning. Viking Fox then, 10.3. Not far off Shadows overtaking him. It's a 10th and a half nearly, which would put him ahead of Shadows, by the way, and put him up to the P6 area. Dominestos UK is quite fast. It's got the pace today. It's a 9.7 P4. Looks like Dominestos is looking to bite back today after a couple of poor results. Obviously, yeah, we know quite Dominestos is quite fast. Just a very unlucky driver, Dominestos, he is. It's caught in quite a lot of collisions, which is very unfortunate. Viking Fox across the line. P6, 10.0, nearly into the 9s. As Jake is on and on a lap, I believe. Here we go, then. Oh, it's stinky already. Oh, dear. It's already an improvement. I'll move to PC, please. I wonder why. Look at this man flying. Flying through it all. Oh, it's about the same middle sector improvement. There we go. Use all that juice, all that battery. That's it. Get rid of it all. And is this going to be a statement of a lap? We've got to see. Hopefully, he's got to hold on into the War of Champions. Here we go. All the champions attack it like crazy. Oh, not that much. Cut it too much. Go on, finish the lap. Show us what it would have been. What would have it been? An 8.8. Oh, my goodness gracious me. It would have been an 8.8, ladies and gents. Well, an 8.8. I'm shivering myself already. Like, it's going to dominate the race. Come on, Vinny, get your act on. Right, then, with Fraz. 11.0 at the moment. P12 had a good result, actually, last week. Came P9. Did a really good job. And he's looking to bite back with another good result. I think P9 was Austria. Hold on. Oh, no, yeah, it was like P12 or something because he had a collision. Jake's a fraud. Which Jake? Well, Fraz looking to bite back. Obviously, a collision last lap. Yeah, I remember collision last lap, which sent him back. But had a really good result at Austria, actually. P9, which he was very happy with. And yeah, he did have a good result considering his pace. Here we go then. It's on a good lap. Oh, the commentator's curse. I have absolutely cursed Fraz, and what would have it been? A 10.6 as well. I'm sorry, Fraz, that I had to commentate a curse you. Fraud watcher Jake. NRL Jake. Thank you, because my name's Jake as well. Well, the other Aston Martin, who's here, missing the first 2 races today as well. It is NU7 here today for the final race, and across the line, 10.8, and it is their debut race here in NXR today. Baby, a Doppler then. Don't spin this time, baby. Don't spin. Don't cause yourself to spin. As Finley is closely behind, can he stop Jake from taking pole? My God, the lag from there. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is not going to be nice. Traffic! Traffic! Incoming for Baby Adopoulos. Come on, Finley, says Apple Juice. He's got one more car to navigate. Oh, that car's right on the racing line. Nice. Very, very close. And then it's the Aston Martin, I believe, of NU7. It is not an improvement. Finley up. What about Finley? It's a 10.5 for Finley in the second sector. Needs a little bit more. Just a tad more. It might be enough, actually. Jake's pole. Oh, he's coming out. He's coming out. He wants a statement writ here. He doesn't want Finley to take pole because Finley's on the verge of taking provisional pole. Baby Adopoulos then. Is it anywhere near? Anywhere near pole? Finley! Finley! He's crashed! Finley has crashed on the exit of Forward Champions. Oh, no. Oh, no. Finley was looking to take provisional pole. He has crashed. Oh, what a heartbreak for Finley Smith. Oh, no. Jake might get pole off forever and after all. Rosie, 11.1, stays where she is. Very close to getting up another position. Oh, dear. What a pole job from Finley Smith. Viking Fox then on a lap, but we got others closer to the line. We do. Fraz! 11.0 stays where he is. It is now Viking Fox back on board with him then. 10th and a bit. Middle sector. If he can get himself into a 9.9 or 9.8, that'll be quite a competitive lap from Viking Fox. And it could push him up to the top 5 as NOL Jake is about to begin a lap here in the Aston Martin. Obviously, Viking Fox about to finish a lap for his teammates. As we go with Viking Fox then. Ooh, that might lose him a 10th. That might lose him. That might cost him his time. It has. It has costed Viking Fox the position. Night Owl was 6/10 up. Night Owl could have taken pole if he didn't bottle that. Some serious pace Jake is up in the first sector. Rosie, is she going to have enough time to go again? We'll see. Jake muted me on call. Oh, dear me. RT then. 5/10 up. Qualifying is finished. It looks like Jake is taking pole tonight. Unless someone could stop a Night Owl, and Finley could have been the one to stop a Night Owl validated. Finley crashed on the exit of Wall of Champions. Heartbreak for Finley Smith. What could it have been for Finley? Well, we won't know. As here comes RT then, 5/10 up, looking to go mid-10s to push himself up into 11th place roughly It is 11th place. 10.5. Frenchie has stopped on the exit. That will be his lap. True there. And Jake at 8.8. There we go. Statement writ by Jake. An 8.8. What about Shadows, by the way? Wonder his first ever race in an XR. Is it anything competitive for Shadows? He's the only one that can stop anyone. Oh, 9.7 low. Goes up to P5. Matches his teammate, basically. And Frenchie's not on that. That is it. There we go. Statement writ. 8.8. And he still would have taken pole on those medium tyres. Jake did not need to waste a set of soft tyres. Pole position for Jake. And hello in the general chat to you, TTM Dan. Whoa. 8.8. Statement set. Statement written. Yeah, in the chat. This is one of my weaker tracks. BS detector. Get the BS detector. Bullshit. Invalidations are unlucky for us. Oh, dear me. But this is one of my weaker tracks, he said. It's going to pop up a pole position. Well, there you go. Jake takes pole from Finley, from Baby, from Dominestos. Shadows, by the way, nice out. Iceman, Viking Fox, Lever Team, Epic Frenchie, RT, ZH Acids, NU7, Fraz, Rosie, and Riley. So only one person will miss out on points tonight. Alonso's, all the other 15 drivers do stay within the race. And it's dry. It's dry, ladies and gents. We've got a 5-minute break, as it does turn 22 now, so exactly 5 minutes. Levi ain't happy in the general about Jake. He really ain't happy about his lap time. Do you know what, Levi? Do you know what I say to you if you're not happy? That is a skill issue. Get faster. That was rude. It's a skill issue. Get faster. Right. Oh, 5 minutes of break. Well. It's time for a topical discussion. Oh, topical discussion. Today, last week we had our favourite cereal. Today, we are going to talk about your favourite flavour of crisps. Your favourite flavour of crisps. Controversial one, really, because I know a lot of people like different flavours. My favourite flavour of crisps have got to be salt and vinegar all day long. There's a lot that goes up there, like Texas barbecue. Smoky bacon's a good one. Roast chicken's a good one. But unfortunately for me, I'm a salt and vinegar guy. I love it on my chips, salt and vinegar. Drown it with vinegar. I know I'm weird. But yeah, salt and vinegar is my favourite flavour of crisps. Now, smoky bacon, you've actually had a good choice this week, Fraz. Unlike last week, the nutty, healthy cereal, I will rate your choice this week. Smoky bacon, I'm happy with that choice from you this week. I can agree smoky bacon's a good flavour. Yeah, smoky bacon as well. Smoky bacon as well from Samantha in the chat. She says smoky bacon, so we've got quite a few smoky bacon lovers in the chat. Yeah, the thing about smoky bacon, I love it. But when I burp throughout the rest of the day, all I can smell is smoky bacon in my burp for the rest of the day. That's what those crisps does to my burp for some reason. But yeah, smoky bacon lovers in the chat. There you go. Anyone else? Anyone else got a favourite flavour of crisp? What is your favourite flavour of crisp? We're impressed with Fraz. Of course we are. He's done himself a good job. So he's gone for smoky bacon. Smoky bacon. Lamo. Why does Twitch have to put an auto mod on Lamo? Laugh my arse out loud. Twitch, sort yourself out. You're no good. You're no good to us. Sort it out, Twitch. Yeah, well done, Fraz. I'm gonna chuck you a medal this week. Medal secured, Fraz. Medal secured. Well, 16 drivers, and we're about to take it on the track in 1 minute time. Now, I think it'll be a silver medal this time for us. Not quite gold yet. Not after last week. If it was a good decision last week, it would have been gold medal. But this week, because of last week, it drops down to a silver medal today. I'll take it. There you go. Happy days. Well, before we start, if you would like to join the Discord and get yourselves involved, race days are Mondays at 8 PM UK time. Let me know in the chat and I'll post the Discord link. If you haven't hit that follow button, make sure you hit the follow button for all of the live streams on Mondays, and check out our YouTube, our Insta, our TikTok. YouTube will post up all the races after this has ended, because Twitch ends the streams after 2 weeks. I bet you Jake's going to bin this race. He's a fraud. So yeah, make sure you hit the follow button and join that server. Well, here we go then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lovely people, children, babies. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights with Jake on pole. Here's all lights out of the way we go, and he gets a really good start. Jake leads into turn 1 then, unless he decides to bottle it. Finley in P2, it's a 2-battle horse there between Dom and Estos. Up the inside he goes to go onto the podium slot. Takes away Baby Thomas as Night Owl's trying to make it 3 wide, and that's not going to work out. And Dom and Estos has to cut the track, but he stays within P3. I think he'll be right to hold that place as Viking Fox and Shadows, by the way, swapping places. Shadows ghosting through the car, and Viking Fox will not be happy. That Fraz is all over the place in the background. And that's Error Riley in the wall down there. Not good for him, but Jake has had a good... Wow, 1.5 gap. Yeah, Dominestos this did have to cut the corner quite a bit, because Night Owl tried a risky overtake. So yeah, Dominestos won't be proud of that overtake as Iceman up the inside of Baby Adopoulos. Up into P5 goes Iceman. Oh, and Iceman's in the wall. There's been a collision. I didn't fully get what happened there, but he's in the wall with his front wing. Finley Smith takes the lead on those medium compounded tyres. Baby Adopoulos has been set back after that collision. He's going back up the inside, backs out of it. Oh, he's going to get squeezed to the door. And now Viking Fox is all over the back of Baby Adopoulos. Riley and Iceman are 2 victims, or guiltiness, on the open lap before their crashes. And, oh my god, that is a lag that Fox might not be happy with. He's going up the inside. He's got the line. Is he going to hold his line? As Baby Adopoulos has lost another place. Might lose it to Lever Waiting and loses it to ZH Acids. Might even lose it to Fraz as well. Sammy Baby has had a terrible start. And Iceman is out of the race, and we have a virtual safety car. He has crashed. Decided, I said. What has happened here? Oh no, he might have just lost control of the car, and he is in the wall. Virtual safety car. And everyone is getting points. Everyone is getting points today. If you stay in the race, you're all getting points. What a crazy start, then. Wowzers. Finley leads, and Jake from Dominestos had to cut the track there because the Night Owl's sketching with Frenchie up to P5, Shadows P6, Viking Fox P7, Lever Waiting P8, Acids P9, Baby Adopoulos P10, Fraz P11, and Riley's got a drive through. That is just turning his race into more misery. As here comes Jake then, and backs out of that move. And Shadows, by the way, is on the back of Frenchie as he goes up the inside of Frenchie. Can he go up into P5? Yes, he can. He is up into P5, and Frenchie is down to P6. Nicely done from Shadows, by the way. think there might be some connection issues with Baby Adopus and Iceman's collision as well. Baby has had pretty dodgy Wi-Fi lately, so could also be the cause from Baby Adopus. He has been lagging. He needs to try and sort that out a bit, if that was the case for him. As Nightel on the back of Dominestos tries to go around the outside. Dominestos places his car in the right place to not be overtaken by Nightel. And Jake losing a bit of time to Finley Smith, trying to put away. This is the battle for all the leads. You wouldn't expect Dominestos to be here, but he is for a change. This man is absolutely flying in this race as it stands. And how dearly. Oh my god, well, that is a commentator's curse. And what's going on here with Shadows? He's off the track. And he's lost a few places as Baby Adopoulos is getting past ZH Acids. And as I was talking about Dominestos, he picked up a 3 second. So commentator's curse is still alive. Sorry, Dominestos, about your commentator's curse. But Shadows off the track there and now down a few places with Fox up into P6. Acids a 3 second time penalty. 3 seconds being dished out to every single driver on the grid. I wouldn't be surprised if we have almost most of the grid with a 3 second time penalty. Jake still battling for the lead against Finley Smith. So Finley do a different strategy. Jake maybe looking about the undercut strategy on Jake and come back later on in the race. Will be Jake with his better tyres as Nightel gets past Dominestos UK up into P3. And Jake, is he trying to search for this overtake for the lead of the race now? Get back to where he was. He's looking and he just tries to force it. Finley into an error. Best thing to do. Viking Fox ahead of Epic Frenchie and up into P5. McLaren at the moment. Oh, and in the wall! That's Level 18 in the wall with Champions in the background. And that's a virtual safety car. I saw that in the background. Oh dear, for Level 18. In the wall and out of the race. That is so cruel. What the Wall of Champions does to you. That is how cruel it is for you. That is very unfortunate. And Level 18 in a swift dash is out of this race. Another virtual safety car. That is 2 men out. And top 14 now getting points in this race. So stay in the race, ladies and gents. How unfortunate for Level 18. That World Champions. And we're down to 14 now. 2 people out on lap number 5 already. Jake already wanting to get this restart going. He is wanting this overtake. He's had enough. He's had enough of sitting behind Finley for 5 laps already with still 30 laps to go, and he just wants to get on with it, to be honest with you. I wouldn't blame him if I was fast car. When does this go in? Who is going to be the victim of getting caught out? Will there be anyone that gets caught out? Maybe not. But no, what some people like, they obviously probably will. And Riley picks up a 3 second time penalty. Another victim today that will pick up a 3 second. And still, we see a virtual safety car. A lap of a virtual now. Might as well be in a safety car at this rate. Still under the virtual. As it stands. Any boxes? No boxes. And no drive-throughs, I believe, as well. Everyone actually kept it clean that time. No boxes under there. Some of the people might have decided to think box. And still, we are on board with Jake as it stands. As Dominestos, as expected, would fall away from this pack. And yeah, it is expected. These are the top 3 fastest drivers in NXR. As long with Crazy Griefy, if he was here, top 4 Shadows past it Frenchy. This is the battle now that we'll probably see most of this race. The battle for P4. The battle for P4. And then the top 3 battle here. That is going to be probably your battles for this race. As Viking Fox looks to search and chase after Dominestos in P4. As here we go. Is this finally Jake's reign back in charge? It is, as he takes the lead of the race on lap number 6 from Finley Smith. As Nightel is close behind at the moment. As Fraz thought he was looking for an overtake, currently in P10. Baby Adopoulos, next victim to pick up a 3, and RT with a 3 second time penalty as well. As Baby Adopoulos then searching for Epic French around the outside, switching to the inside for Baby Adopoulos. Is it a clean move? French is still there. Frenchie is not there. P7 for Baby Adopoulos. Lovely overtake. Clean and clinical from Baby Adopoulos as Viking Fox would probably dearly like to get back within Dominestos' DRS, to be honest, to stop the threat from behind. At the moment, he is under threat from Shadows, by the way, P5 at the moment. And Shadows can go chasing down his teammate. What a battle we have on our hands here. And we continue along them. And that is ZH Acids up the inside of Epic Frenchie. And through goes Fraz. Not fully. And Fraz is trying down the straight. He's trying. And he gets ahead. Lovely. Frenchie lost 2 for the price of 1. And goes way too deep. Sketchy rejoin, but just about a safe rejoin. As Shadows, by the way, gets past Viking Fox and can go chase after his teammate. As NU7 is battling along with RT. A little bit of a sketchy exit, which allows RT to go straight through up into P10. So good job from RT as it stands, and Frenchie down to P12. Good start, but it's just not having the pace. Those tyres must be a dead brick. That's a lovely corner cut from Jake, by the way. Those tyres must be dead bricks for Frenchie. I got information about Frenchie. He's very good when his tyres are fresh, but he's not good once the tyres start to fall off. So the consistency there from Frenchie with tyres is probably not a good thing for him. That's maybe something he needs to try and work on, is when those tyres start to die down as Finley takes the lead. When those tyres start to die down, he needs to, well, those tyres start to run out of juice. He needs to try and control it a bit better, because as you can see, he's struggling a lot as Fraz goes ahead of ZH Acids up into P8. As Night Owl and Jake swap in places. Night Owl up the inside. Jake trying to hold it around the outside. This is for position number 2. And Night Owl is through and forces Jake to go into the DRS train as the 3rd man. And Viking Fox stays ahead of Baby Adopoulos. So yeah, Jake now in a DRS train. The 3rd man, in it. That's not where you want to be. And Night Owl up into P2. Jake has got a challenge on his hands. Yes, he'll have the better tyre, but that undercuts. Oh, and Dominestos is off. Dominestos is down to P7. Mistake. Luckily, he hasn't lost too much from that mistake. He's only down to P7, so he'll be a bit annoyed. As long as he's got away with damage, he should be alright to catch back up. He has pure good pace. He should be able to catch back up with this train, is Dominestos. A mistake that he won't be happy with, because now he's going to have to fight back through the field, which he knows it's not a good strength for him, because he likes to be involved in a bit of collisions. So he'll be hoping for the best for him, but massive error from Dominestos UK as he's defending from Fraz. Didn't really need to though, which has put off his exit a little bit, as that is at RT and NU7 having a battle in the background. As NU7 is about to be overtaken. Here comes Epic Frenchie now. Gets past NU7. And NU7 doesn't really put up a fight with it for now. As Fraz and Dominestos. Fraz is on the inside line. Dominestos tries to hold it around. He has to cut the track. Gives back the place. A bit of Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel vibes. Gives back the place. But you don't really hold it on the inside. Oh, and he's done it again. And that is a 10-second time penalty and 2 penalty points for resetting to track. The Dominestos twice in a row. And he reset to track that time. But yeah, you don't really hold your car up the inside. Why would you hold your car up on the inside when you know it's not going to work out? That was all Fraz's corner there. Unfortunately. He just left it too tight. Baby Adopoulos ahead of Viking Fox. Up into P5, ZH Acids up into P7. Race still not over low. He is still getting points for every place, but I think he's going to call it a day, even though there is points for every place. Still can try and battle. Still can try and finish ahead of Rosie and Riley as well. He still can try and get P12, get a couple points for his team at least. And here we go, continuing on. 10-second gap now separates P4 and P3. Ten seconds. There is that big time gap. As Jake looking like probably those hard tires. He's going up the inside of Night Owl. There we go. There's the aggressive overtake from Jake. Night Owl is defending now. Who's got the better straight line speed? Night Owl is still defending, using that battery. Jake is now going to have the better battery advantage compared to Night Owl. Jake is alongside. He's going up the inside. Gets the move done. Aggressive. And back up into P2. That's what he needed to do. Lovely move from NRL Jake. And back into that second man, which he needs to be, as Baby Adopoulos and Shadows. Shadows has had to cut the corner. And Baby Adopoulos goes up into P4 as Viking Fox is going for an early undercut on these guys. It's all kicking off on lap 11 and 12 of this race. Dominos does carry on, knowing that he will get points if he does finish this race. So at least just finish this race and help your team out for tonight. And on board with NRL Jake. Still on board. Is this the lead? It's not. Now can Night Owl save up a bit of battery and go back for the move? Well, those hard tyres are really the better tyre now, as you can see. Now go for it. Oh, tried it. Here's a free train battle for the lead of this race. And Finley might be under some sort of pressure here. Jake not using the battery. Finley going to the inside and just lets him go. Boring. The Shadows, by the way, against Baby Adopoulos. The Baby Adopoulos, a bit of DRS from where? From that lapped car there. And Viking Fox ahead of Rosie in the background. Has anyone got DRS? Viking Fox does have that DRS. Can Rosie fight back? She's using her battery. And she's using it. She's using it. Is she going to get ahead? Viking Fox has just got that DRS. He's trying to catch up to Viking Fox. Yeah, Viking Fox is now pulled away. Her time has come to an end for that overtake. Tried to put up an overtake to force Viking Fox to an error. But Viking Fox is through past quite quickly. And now Jake's pulling away. Now it's time to think about to box to get a nice massive undercut and force Jake to push. That's what you want to do. Force a nice big undercut. Hope for no safety cars, at least until Jake boxes at the best. And hope that he's got a big gap and make him push. Make him wear out his tyres quite a lot. That's what you need to be doing. And yeah, he might stay out to about lap 15, I would say. Lap 15, probably the best option when to box. Can Night Owl force? Oh, a little bit of a mistake there from Finley. Can Night Owl force maybe an early undercut for these drivers? As Shadows, by the way, and Baby Double swap places once again. These two are in their own little battle for P4 now. Viking Fox is now trying a big undercut on these guys. But while you're doing that, just take care of those tyres. Take a nice big care out of them. Indeed. As Frenchie versus Dominestos for P12 at the moment. Obviously, Dominestos probably been knocked confidence now. We have yellow flags. I believe that is just Riley letting past the lapped drivers. Yeah, I think for Dominestos, really good qualifying, really good. After that crash, I think it's knocked his confidence off quite a bit, and now he just doesn't give a toss. And he's just battling to stay in within a couple of points, really, at the moment. Especially with that 10-second coming his way. He'll know he'll get a penalty for that, unfortunately. As Fraz and Acids, just about leaving them some room. These two love racing each other. Raced each other last week in Spain. Had a collision. So maybe a bit of heated rivalry between these two. Night Owl and Finley boxes. Maybe a bit of heated rivalry between these two after Spain. Oh, as you can tell, ZHS trying to push him back onto the racing line, and the switchback from Fraz. Can he hold on to the inside line? No, he can't, but I tell you what, great attempt for the switchback, Mr. Fraz. Oh, this is crucial for Finley and Night Owl to get out ahead, and Night Owl might get held up. He needs to go for it. Night Owl has to go for it. This is all or nothing. Wow. straight send, and Night Owl was not messing about. Wow, from Night Owl. That was no messing. He knew he had to stay within DRS of Finley, and he just about did. No messing from Night Owl there. Good job. I'm back to this battle now. Yep, battle for P6 and P7. Finley will be glad he got out ahead, and Night Owl will just be glad that he got that overtake, as RT now joined back to the party with these two. As you can see, heated rivalry for P6 and P7 here. Down the straight we go then. Fraz to re-overtake RT. No DRS for him actually, no DRS usage, as Fraz is easily past ZH Acids this time around. What these two need to do now, really, not fight. Wait for Jake to box and then start fighting. That's it, just help each other out to get this nice big fat undercut on Jake. Nice undercut. And then once he's boxed, then just keep working together. Once he gets behind your back, that's when you want to start fighting all together. But I can guarantee if Jake keeps up this pace and keeps it up when he goes onto those medium compound tyres, he could catch up. But these two, again, just got to work together. Like, and Fox picks up a 3-second along with Rosie as well. Just got to keep it up. As now they're going to catch up to some traffic as these two swap places once again. And battery levels are quite different, as Fraz has saved up quite a lot of battery back there in the cockpit of the Alpine. And here we go, them RT in the background now in this battle. As we along the straight we go then with Fraz. As we go down the straight. Oh, these two. These two grow a pair of balls. Sorry. No joking. Here comes Night Owl. Needs the overtake. He might even go for it on Finley. Baby's trying to battle. Night Owl's going up the inside. Swapping to the outside. This is crucial stuff as Baby is putting his elbows out and gets ahead. That was crucial for Night Owl to get ahead. Baby put up a fight. And they put up a good fight, but those 16-lap-old hards are not going to be good enough to hold on for much longer than what he did. The battle's still on. Finley, Night Owl, Jake. When does Jake box? A bit of a scruffy exit there from ZH Acids. And there's 3 secs being dished out the door for everybody. As you can see, look at this! Look at this! The detection point's already gone, lads! The detection point's already gone, Fraz! Jesus Christ, you've just lost out massively. And even if you lose a place to RT, well, that's all you're doing for not checking where the detection point was, dudes. DRS chicken, even though the detection point was gone. As Night Owl gets ahead of Finley now. Traffic. Jake will be on the radio. Hold them up. Hold them up. Hold them up. Please, please, please. As Finley is trying to get back past Night Owl now to get that place back. And Finley decides it's better not to go up the inside there. Look at this. Look at this. The gap is going and increasing. This is going to be crucial stuff. Crucial as Night Owl squeezes past Shadows. Oh, and Finley had to brake. And just about gets past Shadows. 17.5 is the gap. Lost a lot of time behind Shadows. Finley, boy, I hope he hasn't broke a little bit of his front wing from that. You know what the game's like. And back to a Baby, a Doppler and Shadows battle. What's Viking Fox's undercut doing, I wonder? Still P10, waiting for others to box. Nurse those tyres now. You've probably got a nice big undercut on the others. Just nurse those tyres through, Viking Fox. 17.4. Jake will continue for a little bit of a while as Viking Fox goes up the inside. This is the undercut attempt on a lot of the drivers, so he'll be hoping... Yeah, he's got the position done now. NU7 will not get DRS there. And holds on to the place. Dominestos. What has happened there then? Dominestos has just gone straight on into a wall. Ladies and gents, Jesus Christ, these two. Would you give up this heated rivalry? Jesus Christ, Dominestos gets past Rosie. Finally, not having to go straight on a wall. Oh, well, that was a wall there from Dominestos. And Shadows and Baby swap places again as these two. Oh, look at these two. Just loving it. Aggressive, hard battling. When does Jake box though? He's got a 16.7 gap. These two need to try and keep undercutting. As it stands, Viking Fox got a nice big gap. He'll be open, others can box soon. As Shadows by the way, and Baby Doppler still battling. And so is Fraz and ZH Acids. Still battling. And that battle from Dominestos and Rosie is officially over. As Finley Smith overtakes Night Out for net P2 or provisional P1. We'll see at this pit stop as Shadows by the way. That was some lag there. As ZH Acids still behind as Finley sets the fast lap with 11.3. Oh, and Acids really uncertain Wall of Champions. Had to try and keep out the wall. And that is going to take away DRS from Fraz and his battle to the end. And that, well, Fraz will be happy with that mistake. Now he's dropped away from DRS. Massive error from ZH Acids. It's lap 20 out of 35. Surely we've got to see Jake boxing now. Surely. He'll probably drop down to P3, but we hope... We might be waiting for these guys to box so he doesn't at least get in the way. So he's not in the way of these guys. Shouldn't be anyway. So the race is still on as Night Owl and Finley still at it with each other at the moment. Down the straight we go. Night Owl ahead of Finley Smith. Jake still stays out. Night Owl overtakes Finley Smith. Baby Adopolis and Shadows still having their tussle in the background as Frenchie picks up another 3 seconds. Shadows is in. Baby is staying out. Probably is going to go full attack this lap. Any boxers here? Staying out. And ZH Acids has managed to get back in within Fraz's DRS. How has RT got 19 laps or 20 laps now on those set of medium tyres? He is doing a good job on those tyres, I'll tell you that. And Jake. Oh, that's Baby Adopolis. That's Baby Adopolis. That will give happy vibes to Shadows, by the way. Whoa, and that nearly caused Fraz to go into the wall. And ZH Acids now battling as Baby's on the inside. Grail bows out with Baby Adopolis. And these two are side by side. Wheel to wheel. Baby Adopolis can have the inside line, but backs out. And that was an error. That will be an error. That Shadows, by the way, will absolutely adore as there's yellow flags as Jake is finally in. Dominestos, I believe it was. Baby Adopolis. Tut, tut, tut. Shadows will love that. But he is getting held up in the distance. And Jake is being overtaken. He's just coming out of the box. Fraz is way further back for Jake. Now, this is it. The battle. And how quick is Jake going to be? And Baby Adopolis gets a 10-second for speeding in the pit lane. Oh dear, baby. And that's a 3-second for Shadows, by the way. As there's yellow flags. That's NU7 at the War Champions. We're getting a lot of mistakes now as those tyres are growing older for some of the drivers. They're not handling better. Good for those. As Jake now 2.9 seconds behind these guys. Viking Fox is up to P7 now behind RT, who's on 21 lap on medium tyres. Medium to softs is what I think RT is trying to do. This would be a good strategy. 2.6 now, 2.4 now. Oh, he's catching. He is catching like absolutely anything as Viking Fox on the fresher tyres than these two will be hoping to dish them out of the way quite quickly indeed. Viking Fox on for a net P4 at the moment as there's more yellow flags. Dominestos once again. That same corner, he has just struggled with it in the race. What a good qualifying with him. Still hats off to his qualifying position. Fortunately, the race has been a different scenario for Dominestos as Viking Fox. Oh, he's getting forced to the barriers. As, well, that all came to an end. He'd probably be a bit annoyed there as everyone else is in the box. Viking Fox in the net P4. Well, this is where he is now after that massive undercut. He's got Shadows, by the way, 1.4. ZH Acid a long way back. And his next competitor is Baby Adopolis, who is quite further away in the background. And they've got a 10-second for speeding. So Viking Fox, then, highest position, hoping is P4, but probably P5 would be his best shot today. If he can hold on with those tyres. I'll tell you what a strategy call that would be. Wow. Jake 2.2 would be losing down the straight because of these two DRSing each other. And might get a bit of dosage from that lap car, which I don't think they will actually, to be honest. And I think they will just miss out as Night Owl makes a little bit of an error. Finley goes for the opportunity to take the lead because of that error. Gets it done. 2.3 seconds. Jake all he needs to do is push. Get back in that DRS and start saving your battery there. Shadows, by the way, is ahead of Viking Fox. Now, Viking Fox, this is where he probably wants to finish. P5 is probably his best bet today. And Baby Dopolis will be chasing down, but has a 10-second time penalty. And further behind is Frenchie and Fraz. He almost got a pit stop ahead of Fraz and that. So, best bet is probably P5 for Baby Dopolis for Viking Fox. But he'll be hoping something happens. He'll be hoping for a crash between these three drivers. And he'll be like, podium, please. That's what he'll be hoping for. And he'll be hoping for Jake to get his elbows out as a teammate. Maybe cause an incident between Finley and Night Owl. And be the better bush, but a boosh. Viking Fox might be in the podium slot. Continuing on then. It's going to be the big battle now for the lead of this race as Night Owl overtakes Finley Smith. 1.8 is the gap now between these guys. Jake, turn on your PC hacks. Turn it on. Turn those PC hacks on that you've got there. Alright, again. 1.4, 1.3. If you can get back in DRS, you can start saving up. He's already trying to save up a little bit now. He's within the cars behind. Within the top two now. It's Fraz and Frenchie swap places. It's P7 for Fraz and P8 for Frenchie. No safety cars. And we didn't have any safety cars last week out as well. Which is quite a surprise to me that we had no safety cars. Jake, even closer. Edging closer now to DRS. Can he get it next lap? Put these two under pressure. Look at the battery difference, though. The battery difference is immense. He won't get it this lap. Missed the detection point. He has missed the detection point. He is really struggling for battery, though. He's not going to get any further without that battery. As these guys are really... Well, Finley's got the most battery out of the three drivers. 11% needs to try and save up. Needs to try and get back on with DRS ASAP. There's yellow flags. Dominus, is that the same corner once again? It is the same corner. He is just not like that corner today. Him in that corner, he will be glad to see this track go. And I'll tell you what, it's Kota next. And last season out, Dominestos got a P3. He got his first podium, I believe, in NXR at Kota last season. So hopefully for him, for the next race, he'll be heading into Kota as he smashes his way. Oh dear, he smashes his way through Rosie and almost spins her around. Rosie will not be happy about that. That could be a steward's report. Rosie is on none. Why are you on none already? And Dominus is going to be ahead and going to box and going to speed. I thought it was. Held it in. Just needs to stay in this race. So he needs to pick up. He's not going to pick up any points. He is not going to pick up any points. As there we go. The battle for the lead. Jake is finally in. Night Owl's defending nicely there. Dominestos won't pick up any points because he's decided to retire. But for Dominestos, he'll be hoping that he can pick up something in Kota, where it was his best track last season out. P3 is where he finished. There you go. Is where he finished last season out. P3 for Dominestos. Now he's just moved on to Kota. Think about how strong he was around there. Come back stronger next week, sir. I'm sure you'll do much better at Kota, where you enjoyed it a lot more. And continue along then. The battle for the lead. The main battle that we've been wanting to watch. And is this a Jake Glorious win? Is this a Night Owl win? Is this a Finley win? No clue whatsoever yet. When's Jake's first move? He's going for it up the inside. He's thought he had it there. He's the McLaren, not the... So but Night Owl's got to go for it on Finley Smith. Jake's got to go for it now on Finley Smith. He's got to go up the inside. He thought about it for one moment. Still the third man in the train. Night Owl takes the lead of this race. Probably had to, really, to protect himself from Jake. As Jake is really in a big battle here for the lead, for the win. And the top three at it once again. As you can see, a massive gap from 4th to 3rd today. Let's continue along then with Finley, Night Owl and Jake. The big battle, the battle we are wanting to watch. Oh, a bit of an error, as he knew from using that battery there. Bit of an error from Jake. And really needs to start attacking. Really needs to start attacking now as we head down the straight against Finley Smith. NU7 picks up another 3-second time penalty. Here we go. This is the move that he's got to go for on Night Owl. He's going up the inside of the wall of champions. Oh, there's a big collision. And Jake is out of the race. And we have a safety car. Oh dear, there's been a... Wow, I wouldn't say what a collision. Jake is out. Not good for me. Because I was looking for good for constructors. And Jake is out after a collision with Night. And that's what these two were hoping for here. Box, soft tyres to the end, everybody. Jake will be absolutely furious with Night Owl. Jake will be absolutely furious with Night Owl. And he had to go for the move. And Night Owl closed the door on Jake. That's another victim at the World Champions today. And, well, post-stewards. Stewards could be involved in this. And Night Owl does have a penalty. We might try and get that removed. But he does have a 3-second time penalty. Which, if it goes to the stewards and he gets penalised for it, he could lose the podium. He could lose the podium here. Night Owl. If that is his fault. Podium could be lost. Well, we'll have to see what the FIA say, but I think Night Owl would be a bit gutted to lose that podium if that was his fault. Massive collision. Why medium tyres? You've got 5 laps to the end, lads. Box, soft tyres. Let's do that now. Soft tyres, mediums for Finley. Well, I don't know. No, Jake didn't finish 95% of the race, so he won't get any points, unfortunately for him. Dear oh dear. Well, that's going to be some controversy for the stewards later on. Good luck, stewards, with that. Oh, yeah, I'm talking about myself as well. Well. We just wait for the last lap chaos now. Thank you, you two, for causing a last lap chaos. Last 2 laps chaos, probably. I love you two so much. Well, it's the battle for the podium again. And the battle for the lead? Well, I would assume Night Owl will probably get that removed. But then again, if he's found guilty... Oh my god, Finley, do not do that. But then again, if he's found guilty of it, he probably won't get that 3-second removed. I see why we've gone to mediums, because they are good call actually, because they've obviously got to catch up to the safety car, these two, and these guys are already going to be burning out those soft tyres really badly, and the safety car's just coming around the final corner now. They're still quite along the way, so yeah, maybe the mediums is the right call for these guys who's got to catch up to the safety car, because those soft tyres are going to be burnt out quite a bit. Those medium tyres might essentially be the better tyre by the time the safety car comes in, so they might be actually a good strategic call. Fox then. Oh, do you know what? Fox could be on for a podium, ladies and gents. Podium for Viking Fox here. He got his first ever NXR win last season out in Kota. I believe that was his only podium, only win that he had last season. Can he go for a podium now? This is what Fox would have wanted. As unfortunate as it is for his teammate, he will now aggressive strat, hit that panic button, and go for that podium. Indeed, Viking Fox only got one podium last season. That was at Kota when he won his first ever NXR race. This could be second podium if he holds on. Shadows has got a 6-second time penalty. Fox could be on for a podium. Well, 4 people out. 1 crash for Jake. Dominestos not liking that one corner. And we know it's Kota next week, so he will like Kota. Come back stronger there. Leave 18. Another victim. That was just his own crash at the Wall of Champions. He just crashed it on his own there. And Iceman had a collision on lap 1 with Babyadopoulos, and I think he probably lost control of his car and plonked it into the wall. And yeah, unfortunate for him. But yeah, if it is, but then again, we did hear issues about Baby's internet connection as well. So yeah, a few reportees going out there, I would assume today. Obviously, Dominestos and Rosie. I saw quite a lot of collisions between those two. But then Dominestos, once he did half spin Rosie around, he did give back the position in the end, to be fair. So yeah, good sportsmanship there from Dominestos. Wow, who's winning? Well, it looks like Finley at the moment. And who's getting P2? Well, Night Owl. But who's getting P3? Can Viking Fox stay within and hopefully not get attacked from behind? Can he stay within 3 seconds of Shadows to pick up his first podium of the season and pick up his, well, second podium in NXR all time? This is his opportunity. This is his opportunity now. He's driven a great race, and to be fair, the strategy, that safety car worked out well for him. It's worked out really, really well. From going for a massive undercut, getting a lot of drivers, and that last lap safety car to be on fresher tyres towards the end and get that podium. Wow. Driver of the century from Viking Fox here, if he holds on to that podium. Shadows, another great drive. He's doing much better than last week. As it stands, he probably will finish P4. If he can pull 3 seconds, it'll be his second podium of the season. Got his first win, actually, at Austria 2 weeks ago. He'll be looking to hopefully maybe try and push Viking Fox into a mistake, or at least try and get a 3 second from Fox out there, depending how many warnings Fox has. But he also not wanting to get attacked from ZH Acid behind. Fox will not like that, especially if he wants to try and stay within 3 seconds of Shadows. That is a 10-second time penalty from Riley. Hitting Babyadopoulos. Oh, that is not a good place to be for Riley, unfortunately. He will ghost once he crosses the line. They just have to be patient for the line for Riley to ghost. Well, Finley is leaving this till now. Go, go, go. And Viking Fox is already under pressure to stay within 3 seconds of Shadows. It might be hard for him. He has to defend, and he's already 1 second behind Shadows. And ZH Acid and Fraz back at it. ZH Acid just about has to leave room for Fraz, and Fraz cuts across him and nearly puts Acids into the wall. Acids, oh, and RT's off the track. NU7 has to make a mistake. Oh, Acids is going to be absolutely fuming with Fraz. They had a collision out last week, which caused them two to crash, and well, not crash, but they had a little bit of a incident. And this week, once again, they are at it. They've been at it all race, and now, unfortunately for Fraz, oh, for Acids, that is a penalty. That is not good, and he will go to the stewards with that 100%. That he will be like, well, you've just cut across me. It's like you've just taken me out on purpose here, dude. Well, not good news. Viking Fox, no pressure. 1.4, no pressure from behind. Babyadopoulos is through on Fraz on those medium tyres, but He's got to try and stay within 3 seconds. 3 seconds is his target to stay. He has got 1.5 seconds. He'll be hoping these guys can fight. That will be what he wants. These guys fight. He tries to stay within 3 seconds. Podium is still on for Viking Fox. Big error from Shadows, by the way. Baby Doppler's within DRS now, Viking Fox. It's 1.5. It's going to be 2 laps to dash for Viking Fox to hold on. He won't get DRS, but these guys fighting, like I said. He could really try and eke on this podium. 1.4, 1.5. It's Night Owl and Finley. Back at it again. As Night Owl tries to go around the outside. Has to apply the brakes. Does not go for the overtake. These two are at it. Maybe Night Owl is trying to seek that penalty removal. And trying to think, well, I'm going to go for some tracks just in case I can get my penalty removed. As these two side by side round the corner. Night Owl up the inside. Finley, and here comes Shadows to try and get the mistake out of these two. And just can't get the error conceded from these two. These two are at it now. It's Night Owl hoping that he can get his penalty removed after the race. He might even get reported. Who knows? We'll see. But wow. Oh, Shadow's not a good War of Champions. Viking Fox just got to hold on, dude. One last lap. And you are on the podium, son. One last lap. You got to stay within 1 second. Don't get another time penalty. Don't make a mistake. And you're on the podium, son. Come on, man. I'm being biased. I'm being biased because he's my driver. But I want to see him badly on the podiums. Night Owl. Wow, that's a big gap he's breached now. Oh, and Finley's off! Finley is off! And that's caused Shadows. Big mistake. That nearly caused Shadows to put himself in the wall. Finley has left the session. Oh no, his Wi-Fi is cut out. Finley's Wi-Fi has gone down the drain. Oh no, for Finley Smith, he might still hold on for the win. He might. It's 2.9. It's 2.9. Oh, this is heartbreak. Viking Fox, just don't fight Baby Adopoulos here. If you want this podium, son. Don't fight him. Good man. And stay with these. Oh, that might cost him the podium. Night Owl wins them. Shadows Finley P2. Will Shadows lose that podium? No, he won't. He'll hold on by 10 thousandths of a second. As Fraz P5, Baby Adopoulos P6, Acids P7, Rosie P7. Wow, what a result. P8 for ZH Acids, P9 for RT, NU7 P10, Epic French P11, Riley P12. Well, Viking Fox. Oh my god. 10 thousandths of a second. That little tap on the wall of War of Champions costed him the podium. That tiny little tap was between him and the podium. But because I'm the best, I am going to invite him as well. We will all get Viking Fox in for an interview. Because DNFs are Iceman, Evil Waiting, Dominestos, and Jake. Riley P12, Frenchie P11, NU7 P10, RT P9, Acids P8, Rosie P7, Baby Adopoulos P6, Fraz P5, Viking Fox P4, Shadows, by the way, P3, Finley P2, Night Owl P1. What a result from Rosie, by the way. P15, P7, Fraz as well, P14 to P4. What a race from him, but he might be in the stewards, which might take away my driver of the day from him. Sorry, Fraz. So yeah, let's get. I know Night Owl doesn't speak much, so we'll get all of them in. Night Owl does collect the fast lap. That is so unfortunate for Finley Smith. Costed him the win in the end. And we'll get all the 4 in for an interview. Wow. Tough driver of the day then. What an ending. Finley Smith disconnecting to lose his win. Finley Smith disconnecting to lose his win. Night Owl getting the win. Viking Fox tapping the wall at the War of Champions to cost him that podium. Fraz might even get a 5-second here. Rosie with a P7. Unfortunate for Baby Adopoulos for P6. He knew he could have done better, but that 10-second he had to serve earlier on for that safety car, which probably set him back quite a bit. But we will get on board with the inches. What a race, by the way. That's great. We'll start off from top to bottom for a change. So first to fourth. We'll go with the quick talker himself. I know you don't like to say much, so yeah. Night Owl, include your audio, sir. Night Owl, please include your audio. Night Owl, please include your audio. Night Owl, please include your audio.
Is he in the party?
Night Owl, please include your audio. Oh, he ain't in the pie. I'm speaking to myself. What an idiot I am. Well, he did join, didn't show that he left. Just for talking to a brick wall, I was. Again. Well, that was a chaotic race. Instants, left, right, and centre. Top three battling. Big crash in the top three as well. Well, doesn't look like he's joined. We'll start off with the Williams, then with Finley Smith. Include your audio, please. Oh no, we'll go back to Night Owl then. Night Owl, could you include your audio, please? Alright, well, yeah, talk us through your race then. Quite a chaotic one, and talk us through that little collision with Jake as well.
Not me.
I'm talking to you, yeah.
Qualifying went shit. Race pace on mediums felt shit. Hards were alright. The McLaren just fucking locked wheels and got stuck together. It's the fucking shit physics of this game. And yeah, then fucking... I shouldn't have won that race. It should have been Finn, really. Fucking the DC killed him. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on to Kota. How do you feel for Kota?
It's one of my favourite tracks in this game, so looking quite forward to it. Just a bunch of fucking safety cars and virtual safety cars already ruined it, though, to be honest.
Fair enough. Well, well done on your P1. Enjoy your sparkling water. Enjoy your provisional P1, I'll say. For now. Enjoy. Right, well done tonight, Alan. On to back to you then, Finley. Audio, yeah?
There you go.
Well, you could have taken provisional pole in the end. What happened at the end of that last lap? What did you do?
It's just dodgy clips, you know. It's the same for the McLaren or Jake, whatever. He could have had a way better lap in him. So, I mean, yeah, I could have taken pole, but he could have also improved his lap. So it's kind of balancing it out on that. But yeah, it's a lot of what ifs today, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what would have been your lap, do you reckon, in the end now?
Quicker than his, I'd like to hope.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, no. Probably maybe an 8.7, 8.8 if I've got a hold of it hooked up,
Yeah.
I'd say. But, you know. Yeah, there's
In
no
the end,
point.
he didn't.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
So there's no point thinking about it.
In
too
the end,
much.
he didn't need to do a soft lap. He could just left his mediums lap.
No,
Well, on. Go on.
but I thought he did a soft run as well. Was that just his medium one?
Yeah, no, he did a soft one, but I'm saying he could have just stuck with his
Oh,
medium one
yeah.
and still got pole.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, on to the race then. Obviously, wow, chaotic and all bloody ends there. Quite a good start to race. Just help fighting with Jake, fighting with Night Owl. And second half of the stint, obviously, again, due to Night Owl and then Jake came up, collision happened, safety car came out. Oh, what a robbing situation as well for you on the last lap. Bad time. And talk us through your race and how you felt.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid start, I'd say. Felt like starting on the mediums would be the better call, knowing XR with his safety cars. So those two start on the mediums, and they felt pretty decent, all things considered. It was rapid on those hards as well, to be honest, and me and Niall had to kind of, slingshot to be able to undercut him properly. Well, obviously he came along. I don't really know too much of what happened with them, but seems like they just kind of stuck wheels. It's just a terrible contact model on this game, but we'll see how far that goes with that. The disconnect on the last lap, I don't really think you can get right, can you? It's typical that I disconnect from the race when I'm about to win it on the last sector of the race, but it happens. I'm used to it, so yeah, no, and there's still good points for my championship, so
Yeah.
can't complain too much. We'll see what happens with FIA report and anything, but I don't even think I can be too mad about it because I just get used to it, it's fucking
Yeah.
funny at this point.
Well, you've already got an advantage over Night Owl.
Yeah, I mean, if you started from the beginning, I think it would have been a really good battle. Kind of got that Hamilton Verstappen 2021-esque thing going here. So no, it should be a fun rest of the season, hopefully, and hopefully I don't get some disconnects to ruin it because we could have had a really good ending as well to that. So yeah, I'm stoked for more good
Yeah.
battles between me and him.
Yeah. Kota next week. Track that suits you.
Yeah, I mean it was good for me last season. The wet weather kind of ruined it for me because I had the pace before that.
Yeah, we know.
But no, as long as I don't disconnect like I did at Kota as well, last season, then we should be good, and hopefully we can get the pole and the win. Hopefully again.
Yeah, and hopefully it doesn't rain where Night Owls are very quick in the wet last time as well.
Yeah, he's a quick man in the wet, so we'll see.
Depends on that medium traction. Well done, Finley. Enjoy your sparkling water, dude.
Thank you. Cheers.
You're welcome. Take care, mate. Well, I know Mercedes next. Shadows, hello, my man. How are you? Include your audio, please.
Yeah, I'm good.
Pardon?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, you probably might need to speak up because it's quite quiet there.
Is this better?
Tiny.
Or tiny bit more?
There you go. That's better. That'll do. Stay like that. Talk us through your qualifying then. Do you think you could have done any better? Any improvements around? Do you think that was maximum?
Nah, definitely. Because like most of my good laps got invalidated in the last sector, so
Yeah.
I could go like
Well,
3 more times.
Fairs. Well, the race then pretty chaotic on your end. Obviously, massive battles, massive battles, and obviously a little bit of a collision where you had to go off the World Champions earlier on in the race. And obviously, the last couple laps, you was thinking about that podium. And do you know what made the difference between you and that podium, sir? Is Viking Fox just tapping that wall on the final time in that chicane on the final lap. That's what costed his podium, and that's what gave you the podium. But yeah, talk us through your race a bit more and how you feel it went.
Well, the start was pretty bad. I lost like 5 positions or something. And then most of the race I was just fighting baby until he like messed up in one of the S's and then nothing else really.
Fairs. Well, yeah, what are your aims for the championship then this season? Obviously, well, if it continues like this, Finley might dominate. But are you hoping for maybe like a top 3 in the championship this season?
For sure, because I know I can get it.
Good man, I like our attitude. Well, Kota next week for you, sir. And how do you feel about that?
It's all right for me, I guess. It's not too bad.
Yeah, well, fair enough, dude. Well, congratulations on your podium. Enjoy the sparkling water.
Yeah.
Take care, man. Good to see. Viking Fox.
Yeah, boy.
You smelly boy.
You smelly boy.
Right, qualifying them. Anything from your perspective? Any improvements on your end? Did you think that was the maximum you had out of that? And how have you included your audio first?
Yes, I have. And I probably could have done about another 10th, but I like coming through the last corner, the back just had a little bit of a slide out on me, so I kind of lost all that. So, yeah, I could have gone a tiny bit quicker, not much. I don't know if it really would have helped me, to be honest, but I was happy where I got to.
Yeah, well, onto the race then. Obviously, good battles at the start. Went for that lovely undercut. And actually, in the end, it actually worked out with that safety car as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Unfortunate little...
the safety car, well, just came at a good time, really, but... yeah, I planned to pit on lap 11 anyway because my rears were starting to go. Like I was fighting with Baby and Shadow, and they just I was able to stay with Shadow for a bit, and then they just started pulling on me. So I was just like, well, I'm going in anyway, and the undercut worked like a treat.
Mm.
And then
And obviously, last
go
bit of the
What, the
Yeah,
last
no,
bit
talk
of
us
the race?
through the second half of the race. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I could see Shadows had 6 so I was like, if I can just stay close enough to him, then I've got that podium. But unfortunately, I thought the last lap was the
Yeah.
lap before and burnt all my battery by accident. Um, that kind of left a bit vulnerable on the last lap, and then yeah, Baby getting past me on the last corner just kind of disrupted my line a bit through it. And yeah, as you said, I like had a little bit of a brush with the wall on my way through, and yeah, 10,000ths of a second cost me my podium. So I'm happy with fourth though. It was a good race. You know, them guys ahead were rapid, so
Yeah, that tap on the wall was you and the podium.
and you know
But
there
still-
was some who are ahead of me, so who knows? I still might get P3. I don't know. So
Yeah, but very good result though from your pace, don't you think?
yeah, no, I'm happy with it, man. Like I managed to stay out of trouble. I had a relatively clean race, to be fair. So yeah, I'm happy. My undercut worked like a treat. I managed to get Shadow and Baby once they boxed. You know, I took quite a lot out of them, to be fair. I think I probably took about 3 or 4 seconds out of the pair of them. So yeah, worked like a treat. So yeah, hopefully I can keep
enough,
on
dude.
nicking these little places here and there, and as the season goes on.
Well, have you got any rivalries yet this season?
Not really, man. At the minute, I mean.
Not yet.
No, I wouldn't say so. Not as of yet. I've kind of not really finished around the same people much this season yet, so we'll see. Still a little while left.
Fair enough.
Sure something will happen.
Well, next week out then. Hey, you know what it is?
Kota.
Kota, baby, where you won your first ever NXR race. How do you feel going to Kota?
Yeah, pretty confident. I've got you know, I like it. It's good. Just depends. You know, I lucked out of a late safety car last time, and I was literally the only person on the grid who didn't have a penalty. So that worked out well for me. But yeah, I mean, I was unlucky today. I actually thought I'd only had one warning when I picked up my 3-sec, so I was a little bit like, what? So, but you know, it is what it is. So, but yeah, hopefully, if I can have another clean race and stay out of the penalties, then who knows?
Yeah, indeed. Well, enjoy your sparkling champagne. Hey, you're old enough for it.
I'm gonna have a whiskey, mate.
Whiskey. Well, before we go, Lemstream, we have got, well, congratulations to our top 4 first and everyone else. Good result from everyone else. Fox, good result. Shadow's got a good result. Top 2, yeah, the usual, what you expect. Rosie, really good result from up to P7. Fraz, P5. But it might be an instant coming for him. Might lose that P5. But, driver of the day, Lem. It's a tough one. Tough one, but I've got to think of after stewards as well. Because Fraz would have been my driver of the day. But I feel like there is an instant report coming his way. Now, I'm sorry, Fraz. I'm sorry. Yeah. Driver of the day, Lem. I've got it. This guy drove a really good race. Went for a really good early undercut. And yeah, just drove an amazing race. And the safety car came out at the right time. Just about missed out on that podium. Just about. But just drove a fantastic race. None other than less. Driver of the day goes to Viking Fox today. Congratulations,
Cheers,
Viking
mate.
Fox. Acid. That's right, mate. Well done. Acids is a dodgy man. I know, but that collision looks really dodgy between you two. Where you just a little bit of a movement there, Raz could have put him in the wall. So that's what probably looks dodgy there. But yeah, congratulations them to top 4. Congratulations to our driver of the day, Viking Fox. Well done, well deserved. Well then, that is it for today. Next week, as you heard, we are staying in the Americas area. We're heading over to the Circuit of Americas. We're heading over to Kota, another track, which is going to be a challenge for drivers with their track limits. But another good track for good overtaking as well. We've got a lot of good tracks for good overtaking this season. Yeah, so Kota, I'm really excited for that. Bring on 25th of November next week. Well, that is it for today. That has been NXR underscore XP1 for season 14, tier 1, round number 3, around Canada. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you back for Kota next week. Bring it on! Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Peace, motherfucker.